everyone, welcome back to my channel. A few days ago, I asked you ladies on my Instagram, what is the #1 fragrance you could wear for the rest of your life? You could only choose one. So here's the list of the most common picks. By the way, I'm gonna do the same exact video for the guys, so please stay tuned for that. Now let's get into this video. We're starting this list with Carolina Herrera's Good Girl at number 10. I had a feeling this one would be in the list. In my opinion, this is your smooth, sexy, floral fragrance. I think there's tuberose in here, some white flowers, cocoa, vanilla, almonds, praline, tonka bean. I think when this fragrance was launched for the first time, it was a standout. It kind of rocked the designer world because all of the other fragrances that were launched around the same time were more of like pretty girl, pretty woman, fruity floral fragrances, and Good Girl just came in and she was like, girl, now it's time for me to shine. Enough of this fruity floral bomb. Now it's time for this smooth sexiness. Like, it oozes sexiness and it really is a great fragrance. At number 9, we have something that I also suspected would be in this list because I know ladies are obsessed with this one, and I'm talking about Black Opium by Yves Saint Laurent. Now, this is gonna come off contradictory to many of you because it's not a bad scent at all. Like, I actually have nothing bad to say about the scent itself, but yeah, what I'm gonna say, I feel like it's gonna be perceived as very negative anyways, but objectively, I think there is a specific time and place for certain fragrances, and this fragrance is one of them. I cannot imagine myself wearing this fragrance every single day or every single occasion. And I know this fragrance gets a lot of shit from people. There is so much negativity surrounding this fragrance, and I find this to be a little bit controversial, but unfortunately a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, consider this fragrance to smell very cheap, very generic, very basic, and very trashy. And I am afraid, and I'm being brutally honest with you, and that's okay because I feel like I don't want to sugarcoat things here on this channel. I really want to be fully transparent with you, and I'm afraid I'm one of those people, unfortunately, because like I said, I don't think this is a bad scent by any means. I don't want to insult anyone here if you do love this fragrance, but I more so have a problem with the overall vibe and energy and picture I'm getting from this perfume. And with that being said, it kind of clouds my judgment and my opinion about this scent because I attach certain type of people with this perfume, unfortunately. You know, I have such an experience with the scent that this is how I feel about it, you know, and I cannot hide it. I can't lie about it. So like I said, objectively, it's not a bad scent for me personally. It doesn't smell nasty or anything, but unfortunately, I attach certain group of people with this fragrance and there is nothing I can do about it. And I'm sure you can fully understand me. If not, I apologize. At number 8, we have your traditional fruity floral scent. At least that's how I see it. And that is Chanel Chance from the house of Chanel. It's a little citrusy in the opening and then dries down slightly musky, but you're getting a lot of floral tones somewhere underneath, somewhere in the background. It's very elegant, very flowy, very airy, very suave, very fresh, very uplifting, very pretty, ladylike, and super wearable, super likable, super approachable, perfect for spring and summer. It has very like uplifting, happy quality, and I really enjoy wearing it when I'm somewhere out and about in warmer months. It really gives you this feeling of being well put together and just looking your best, feeling your best, doing your best. It's an absolute must in my opinion for spring and summer if you're looking for something effortless, something fresh, something floral, something a little citrusy, a little woody, a little musky. Like, it has the best of both worlds, okay? It's elegant, it's casual, it's such a versatile and perfect everyday fragrance, and I'm not surprised why so many of you love this one. Moving on to the house of Givenchy, we have L'Interdit Rouge at number 7. I remember when I first smelled it, I was like, yep, definitely sexy vibes. It's very sweet, very sexy, very feminine. I like the creamy tuberose here, white florals with this bubblegummy sensation. There's ginger and blood orange in the opening. I think there's also sandalwood and patchouli. I really like the woody base. It's so seductive and interesting. I find the flankers to be more interesting than the original for some reason. I really enjoyed the intense version because of that black sesame note in there. Gorgeous. This one is really, really pretty too. Like the intense version is like really seductive, like really hot and heavy and spicy. And this one is more feminine to me. It gives me sexy vibes as well, for sure, but it's more feminine. It's more pretty. The intense version is darker, and the classic one, the OG one, is just suitable for every day, very airy, very bubblegummy. Yeah, so that was Givenchy-LINTERDIT Rouge at number 7 spot. Okay, at number 6, we have a little bit of throwback to the good old days with Alien from THIERRY MUGLER. Now, I used to really love this fragrance before it was reformulated. It just smelled far superior to what you can buy now. I feel like it used to be darker, deeper, richer, more ambery, just better overall. Now it just smells, and I'm talking about my skin personally, it smells like the most sour jasmine that just went bad. And that's why I had to declutter the newer formulation, because I did purchase it, I think it was last year, the beginning of last year. Yes, I wore it a few times and I was like, oh no, this is not the same. And I just got rid of it. But I remember the older formulations, if you can still get them somehow, get them ASAP. They're to die for. Like the older Alien was just amazing. It was so potent, rich, and uber sexy, a beast. And I remember I really enjoyed it. But now I'm just like, I don't care for it, to be honest with you. But totally, I get it. It's a beautiful fragrance, regardless of all these reformulations and whatnot. I still think it's a beautiful, beautiful scent. Number 5, guys. At number 5, we have Mon Guerlain. And what can I say about this fragrance? I have a love and hate relationship with this one because I really love the way it smells. It's super elegant, very feminine, very wifey kind of a scent. Like that's how a wife smells to me. Very comforting, very sexy, seductive, very elegant, classy, educated, soft-spoken, well put together, all these good things. But this baby doesn't want to last on my skin. It disappears, and I wish it lasted longer. It's such a beautiful, luxurious, powdery, soft vanilla with this beautiful lavender note. And I remember when this was launched for the first time, it piqued people's curiosity because usually lavender is present in masculine scents. So this was like, wow, you have my attention. I need to know what this smells like. A feminine fragrance with a lavender note? Boy, I have to try it. I remember when I smelled it for the first time, I was like, wow, this is so, so pretty. Yeah, but I wish it just lasted a little bit more on my skin. But definitely, girls, I can fully understand why so many of you love this fragrance. I love it myself. I just wish it loved me more to stay with me longer. All right, at number 4, we have another designer fragrance. You guys, all designers, we're the niche. Anyways, we have iconic, legendary, timeless, beautiful Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. I am so happy so many of you love this fragrance because I myself love it too. I'm obsessed with it and I will always be. Anyways, I think it's classic, beautiful, timeless women's perfume. I think it's good for all ages. I just think it's truly a beautiful, classic, chic, timeless fragrance that just smells very French. I like how delicate it is and also has a lot of projection and sweetness to it. It's not just your delicate fragrance that just lingers somewhere within your bubble. It really projects, and I love that. But I don't like when people really overspray this fragrance because it gets quite cloying and annoying to me. It's just too much. Like if you do just the right amount of spritz, it smells fantastic. I think this is phenomenal classic perfumery because that's exactly how you manipulate aroma chemicals to make them smell super natural and to give you this effect of clean, fresh, projecting, feminine, and beautiful fragrance. To me, this is a staple, classic, a must, and definitely one of the best fragrances ever created. Period. Drop the mic. So the number 3 spot, I'm not gonna lie, it was the biggest surprise to me. I didn't think this would be the number 3 spot. And I know it's a very well loved fragrance. I know it's widely reviewed and talked about, but I didn't expect this to be so well loved here over Instagram. And that is Chloe Nomad. I didn't know so many people love this one. This is your Chypre floral fragrance with Mirabelle, peach, citruses in the opening. It's floral in the middle and it dries down a little powdery with the oak moss note coming through. And I'm really surprised that so many of you enjoy oak moss in your fragrances because usually when I talk to people, they're like, oak moss really annoys me, or I'm not a big fan of oak moss. It's not an easy to understand note. I personally love it myself. I absolutely love oak moss in my fragrances, but y'all, I'm surprised. I like Chloe Nomad range because it's very different than your typical designer fragrance. It's not overly sweet, it's not syrupy sweet, it's not sugary sweet. It's more of a unisex kind of a fragrance. I feel like this range in general can be considered a unisex fragrance because of that oak moss, that nice base that this line has, and I really enjoy it. So yeah, that was Chloe Nomad at number 3 spot. At number 2 spot, we have another designer fragrance, and that is Narciso Rodriguez for Her, the Eau de Toilette by Narciso Rodriguez. I also prefer the EDT over the EDP, but obviously go for the one that you enjoy the most. The EDT has this very floral, musky, clean, very sexy, feminine, and ultra sensual DNA. But at the same time, it's very tame and subdued. So it can be easily transitioned from the daytime to the nighttime. You can wear it all day, you can wear it into the office, you can wear it to run errands, you can wear it on a date, in the evening, at night, pretty much 24/7. You can wear it to bed if you want to, because like I said, it has this very clean musk that's very sexy, professional, and seductive. So you have the best of both worlds, really. I'm not surprised at all why so many of you ladies chose this one as the number 1 fragrance you would wear for the rest of your life. Okay, I am truly shocked with the number 1 spot because, first of all, it's another designer fragrance. Second of all, it's Chanel. And thirdly, it's this one. Ladies, the majority of you decided that Chanel number 5 is your number 1 fragrance that you would wear for the rest of your life if you could wear only one. And you have no idea how happy my heart is and how relieved I feel that there are still women out there who love, enjoy, appreciate, and respect this fragrance regardless of all the shit that it gets within the fragrance community. Because let's face it, people say this fragrance smells old, smells like an old lady, and smells like a cheap soap that back in the day their grandma used to wear or use. You can't wear soap. Well, in this case, you can, because Chanel number 5 does smell like the most luxurious, refined, classic soap. I mean, yes, it's very soapy, I know, but It smells like old money to me. It literally smells like the most luxurious bubble bath in the most expensive hotel in Paris. That's my opinion. You don't necessarily have to agree with me, but fortunately, a lot of you guys, a lot of you ladies agree with me, and I'm so happy you do, because this fragrance is iconic. What else can I say? I mean, if you don't like something, you don't wear it, right? If you do, you use it, you wear it. Like I've said before in this video, you're not ever gonna please everyone. I'm just really happy that this fragrance is still well loved by so many of you, and yeah, that's it. That's it. I can drop the mic. I can finish this video because we're done. We're done. Chanel number 5 wins this competition. Please let me know what you think about this poll, if I should do more of these polls over Instagram. Like I said, stay tuned for part 2. I'm gonna do the same series for the guys. I'm gonna ask you, what is your number 1 fragrance that you would wear for the rest of your life? So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Have a blessed day, blessed night, an amazing fragrant life. Bye. I'll see you in my next one.